Peace be unto you, family. I am G.I.Adams, and I want to welcome you to the walk. Today, what we're going to do, we're going to teach you how to resurface a porch swing. Get ready. So we got this old porch swing. My mama and daddy, they're getting this. Don't know where they got it from, but we're going to resurface it. So what we did was we first bleached it so that we can get all the imperfections out of it, and so that we can get it to this, I guess, a more so a lighter color. That way, because once we sand it, you'll be able to see the smooth surface, and it'll be more easier for us to put the stain on top of it from the old one that was here. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to actually stain it. What we're going to do is sand it, and then after we sand it, we're going to dust it off a little bit, and then we're going to stain it. So I don't have it on, but I encourage you all to get some glasses and make sure you have some gloves if you're just overly protective about your appearance and making sure stuff don't get in your eyes. Right now, I really don't care at this moment. Sad, but it is what it is. So what I'm going to do, I'm about to sand this, sand the front, sand the back, sand under it so it can get all those dark spots out. And then it can actually smooth those rough edges out. That's the purpose of sanding. So trying to stain this and having that, you see those two different colors? Me sanding all this and then you not sanding this, it just still won't look right. So you want to do the whole thing and make it smooth. You want to get it smooth, you want to get nice. Take care of your business, do it the right way. Sometimes we find trash. We find something that we think is old, rusty, it's just dirty, and you can't do anything with it. And even in our lives, we feel the same way. We feel like, oh my God, I'm just not where I want to be. I'm not adequate enough. I'm disfigured. I'm perplexed. I'm disdained. I'm confused. I don't know what to do in my life. Sometimes we put ourselves in a position where we feel like we're hopeless and we don't know what to do and move forward. And moving forward is not an option. I'm going to tell you this. The first thing that we did was bleach this. Find things that help purify your mind. One thing that I will say is when you find what you love and enjoy, that's bleaching off those toxins in your life. A lot of us are built with toxicities. A lot of us have toxic behavior. And the only way we can eradicate that if we pay attention to them and use some type of cleaner, use something and acknowledging it, that there is a problem going on. There is something that I need to fix. There is some doubt. There is some anxiety. There is some fear. There is something inside of me that I need to work on. So as you bleach it, you clean it off and clean your mind. You got to get your mind right. Alter the things that you think. Alter how you feel about yourself. Alter how you think about yourself. And remember that you are designed by God. So as the person who designed this, they initially wanted something that was going to be beautiful, sturdy, and able to support something. And that's how God created you, beautifully, and to support, build community, and build faith. But most of all, love who you are and enjoy your life. Right, now that we have sanded, it's time now to brush away all the impurities. Most of the times what we do as people is we acknowledge our toxic behavior. We have renewed our mind, but we don't brush away all the negativity. And so we hold on to a lot of that stuff and try to mask it with the stain, or mask it with a happy face, or mask it with a smile, or mask it with, oh, my life is great. But what we have to do is we have to brush away all the impurities. We have to brush away all those things and leave those things in the past. So what we're going to do now, because we have sanded this, we already sanded it, so we're just going to brush away all the dust. Let the dust flow out into the air. Brush away all the dust. Brushing away generational curses. Brushing away all those things that ail us. Our grief, our moments of condemnation, us standing in shame, we're brushing it all away. Yes, you've done it. Yes, you dealt with it. Yes, you felt it. Yes, it made you who you are today. Brush away all the insecurities. Brush away anything that is polluting you, that's causing you to make you look old and dingy. That old person that you used to be in, that old toxic ways, we're brushing it all away and trying to present something that's new and beautiful. Keep on brushing it away every day. Whatever you sand off that you know that ain't right, brush it away. Your haters, brush it away. Those relationships that ain't no good that you're trying to hold on to, brush away, brush away. Oh, that's my friend, and they ain't doing you no good, and they're toxic just like you, so brush it away. Brush it away. Make sure you get every crevice that you can possibly get, because there are areas that you ain't brushed away yet. Brush it away. If you don't brush it away, it's going to be hard for you to be renewed. It's going to be hard for you to actually be purified and beautiful. Even more, because you're holding on to things that you need to let go. So let it go. Now that we have it brushed away, we can start staining out to stain our swing porch. So what we have here, we have a 2-inch brush, because these are roughly 2 inches as well. So we're just going to make a smooth, consistent pattern going back and forth, just back and forth to each row. All right, so we have this like chocolate color that we're going to paint it. And so I'm just going to take a little bit off the top so that y'all can actually see it. Oh, that's a beautiful color. That's turning out really beautiful. So that's why it is important that you do take the necessary time to bleach it so it can all come to that consistent color. This looks good. This is a beautiful color. You see how the wood, the grain is going up and down, up and down? That's exactly how you want to paint. In the direction that it is growing. In the direction that it is headed, you want to paint just like that. We just did one side. Now all we're doing now is painting. We flipped it over and we're painting the other side now. Same process that you took before. You want to make sure that you go with the grooves and make sure you go with what the grain is. And you don't go with the grain, it kind of messes up the piece. You want to be very delicate with what you're doing. You want to make sure you take care in what you're doing. Because most times we just do stuff just to do it. Don't do it just to do it. Make it make sense and make it look beautiful. Okay? Don't just throw stuff together. Just make it beautiful. Even when we were created, we were designed strategically. We were strategically created by a master artist. We are just canvases, and what we're going through is just making us a more beautiful masterpiece. Every trial, every tribulation, every hurt, every pain, every relationship, whatever it is just designing us even more to be beautiful and more beautiful. All right, fam. So this has been The Walk with G.I.Adams. This is our porch, and I'm so excited that we had the opportunity to do this. And I hope that from showing this, you're able to do the exact same thing, but also apply it to your life as well, because there are messages in art and nature for us. So take it, grow from it, and I hope this program has been of benefit to each page. And we actually subscribe, we ask you to share, we actually just spread the word about it, so that people can get involved and do a need and be connected to freedom, faith, and artistic expression. Peace out.